Oh, I like this on Golden Pond. Do you remember the film?
Yeah, on Golden
Jane
Pond.
Fonda and her dad.
That's the one.
I think I've got the mood already. That's it. We're old, but we're enjoying ourselves.
That's it.
Yeah, I think I can identify with that. That looks good. Very efficient. Really good. Yeah. They need a bit of encouragement.
We've come to Middlewich in Cheshire, and they've got the bunting out for us. Nice to see they've made the effort. Oh, no, it's actually their summer festival.
They get together, there's music, there's dancing.
That sounds good, though. Sounds like us, yeah?
It sounds good to me.
The witch in Middlewich means salt, which has been mined here since Roman times. And pepper, well, that came later. At the end of the 18th century, thanks to the canal, the salt business boomed. People here should be celebrating salt. It made this town, but they're just having a good time.
We're going into a lock, which is called the Big Lock. And this lock was built to accommodate the salt barges, which were wide beam.
We could be old sea salts, couldn't we, or old salt dogs? Hello. I think I'll run for mayor. I think I could get it. Yeah, the festival is open.
I think you'll get the job, you know.
So?
It's a done deal. I'm sold.
I learned this from John Major. People don't have to wave back. You're just... It would do the whole thing. Wave at anybody. Are you the Rose Princess? You are. Well done. You look great.
Newark, you see, they come from Newark.
Hello. You're looking good from Newark. That's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, I come up yesterday.
Did you come up yesterday? Yeah, that's great. Solitude. Are you on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's brave.
Yeah, she's on her own.
Going along the canal, it takes you right back into Britain's past.
Hello.
In the 18th and early 19th century, canals like this helped Britain become the most important industrial nation in the world. The canals were a cheap and efficient way to transport everything, from salt to coal to steel. And with a narrowboat, just one horse could pull a cargo weighing 30 tons. And now we're heading south to where the Industrial Revolution bloomed. As we approach Kidsgrove, there's a mysterious change in the water. It changes colour from clear blue to tomato soup. Skipper Dave Till knows exactly why that happens.
Why is the water this strange colour?
It's from the mines. When they abandoned the mines, they left all the steelwork in, the railway lines, the old trucks and that. And over the years, it slowly rotted away and come through the tunnel into the silt.
So it really is rusty water then?
It's literally rusty water, yeah.
Here at Kidsgrove, the canal builders faced a major obstacle. A steep hill stood in their way. We're heading through the tunnel that engineer Thomas Telford built.
Right, just
Okay.
line her up.
Yeah.
Let the tunnel
Slow down
take
a
us
bit.
in.
Constructed by hand, long before the advantage of satellite navigation, the tunnel runs straight for over 1.5 miles. It took 2 years to build and is lined with over 7 million bricks.
Well, it's a bit creepy, really. I'm glad you're with me. You can imagine me scratching my name,
Oh, yeah.
JS was imprisoned here for years and years and nobody knew. It's, oops. In olden days, they wouldn't have any lights, would they?
No, none at all. Just a candle on the horse's head and a little lantern at the front.
It would look like this.
This is it.
It's creepy, isn't it?
It's very creepy.
You need, of course, a lantern.
A lantern?
And also, in these conditions, you need a ghost story.
Oh, yes.
And of course there is one. The Kidsgrove Boggart, based on the story of a woman murdered by a boatman in the tunnel who returned to reap her revenge.
Halfway through the tunnel, the headless woman appeared, wielding an axe, and she killed him, cut off his head.
Right. That sounds a bit like a ghost. I'm looking forward to being out of this tunnel. How much longer have we got to go?
We're about halfway.
Halfway? Blimey. I just think we'll never get out of here.
But after 40 long minutes and nearly 3,000 metres, I was through, unscathed. After the Harecastle Tunnel, we're in Staffordshire, Potteries country, and we're heading for Etruria, home to the most famous pottery of all.
Now, you want to turn in two hitches, don't we?
Yeah.
Josiah Wedgwood, who championed the Trent and Mersey Canal, made sure that it ran alongside his new factory at Etruria, where it arrived in 1777. Wedgwood was a visionary industrialist, and the company archives demonstrate his commitment to building the Trent and Mersey Canal. These communications by water also greatly contribute to the benefit of the merchants who reside at the ports where they terminate, by enabling them to export greater quantities of goods from those parts which lie at a distance from the sea. And I'm talking about my business. Wedgwood was right. The building of the canal transformed his business. Today, the Wedgwood factory has moved a few miles away, but his pottery is still known around the world.
This is the creamware that Wedgwood had his first big success with. This sort of stuff was made in China for thousands of years, but he began to make it here in Britain. The trouble was he needed to transport it to the ports so he could export it. He once said, "I want to conquer the world, vase after vase." But to do that, he needed canals.
The Wedgwood factory stood by the canal right up until the 1930s, transporting their fine pottery all over the world. They were mass-produced here by hand. At the new factory, Wedgwood ceramics are still made in the same way by potters like Chris Mottram, keeping the old skills alive.
OK, that's the throwing.
That's the throwing.
Right.
It's going to turn into a small Portland vase.
All right. How long did it take you to get good at this?
Roughly 2 years.
2 years?
Hard training, yeah.
What, wrecking pot after pot?
Yes, that's it.
It looks a bit bigger than that, doesn't it?
That's your high gauge you've got to go to.
OK, we still haven't got to that. Am I helping? Well, I think up a bit. A bit more confidence, Chris, I think.
More confidence.
I think maybe another 2 years training, you can get this right. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
I think that looks good. Now, if you've made a mistake, can you go back?
No.
No. Well, it looks very good.
Thank you.
Once it's all done, how much could you sell it for?
£500.
£500?
Yes.
I think Josiah would be proud to see young Chris carrying on his traditions. Wedgwood needed the canals to move his chinaware around, much better than using the roads, which were at the time, well, hazardous.
Right. There's another one. Oh, like a bull in a china shop. No wonder Wedgwood wanted a canal.
The Trent and Mersey Canal soon became a busy working canal, but now it's mainly devoted to leisure craft. It's reckoned there are more narrow boats here than ever before. It's easy to see the attraction. An ever-changing scene and a comfortable home. Whatever would Wedgwood have thought about his industrial transport system being used for holidays? I'm near Stoke-on-Trent, about halfway along my journey on the Trent and Mersey Canal.
Right, here we go. Good morning. Right, breakfast. Breakfast over. Goodbye.
Right. There's something so relaxing about waking up on a canal boat, and I can't resist the temptation of a full English.
We've had a great trip on the Trent and Mersey Canal. We started on the boat lift at Anderton, then the Middlewich Folk and Boat Festival, that was fun, and then through the tunnel, bit frightening. And we had that, well, I don't know, I thought I did my best at the Wedgwood factory to smash up all the plates they had, but we got over that. And we're now moving on to watercolouring. I've got to be a painter now. That's at Great Hayward, so on we go.
This is Great Hayward in central Staffordshire. one of the most attractive spots on the canal and a big draw for local artists.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, are you coming to join us?
Well, I'm trying to, yes. I'm not very good at painting, though.
How much have you done before?
None at all.
None.
No.
Yeah.
So here we go. So it's sort of...
I think maybe we're going to have to try again.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just, when people do that, what are they doing when they do that? I've seen people do that.
Oh, OK. What they're doing is they're measuring. So if
Right.
you take a pencil and you measure the height of that boat, you're going to...
Just do like that.
Right, OK.
OK.
Yeah.
Got that.
Scrap that one.
All right.
Have a look at that one. You see that one?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
better.
That is a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't I put a boat in, though?
You could try.
It's not in...
Get the windows in the boat.
OK, get the windows in the boat. Right, quickly.
You win the Turner Prize with that.
I'm after that effect, a sort of slightly shock effect. So you think we scrap this one?
Leave it out.
How long would it take me to become the worst in this class? You know, to equal the worst?
2 weeks if you painted at home?
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Now, why do most people come? What gets them going?
Have you thought about anything else except painting in the last 15 minutes?
Certainly not.
So that's what it's
I've
all
been
about.
I've been doing my best. What are the things that you've just got better at?
Mixing colours, what they call wet in wet.
Yes?
Where you blend the colours together while they're still wet.
Wet on wet, yeah. OK, maybe that's something I could move on to later. What's good about this scene? What do you like about it?
I like those children coming up on little paddle canoes.
That's all you need, isn't it, in a scene like this? Just add some children, and we're there, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's fantastic.
Have you fallen in yet?
No, not yet.
Do you think you will?
Yes, yeah.
You think you will fall in?
Yeah.
Will you be calm, or will you think you'll panic?
We'll be calm and we'll reach the side safely.
Yes, you'll reach us. Yes?
You won't panic because it'll make things worse. You would want to scream because you feel like you're going to drown, but you shouldn't.
You should. We've got nice jackets on us.
We get thrown in at the end and then we go in.
We don't get thrown. Well,
You don't get thrown in. No, you're not.
we get out. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm very pleased to have met you. And I think you're the bravest crew that I've come across. Because you're ready for anything. And that's good. That's what you should be.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'm ready for anything, but maybe not watercolours. To be honest, I could do with a drink. The next bit of the journey, which I'm really looking forward to, is the run-up to the breweries of Burton-on-Trent. An expert helmsman, Leicester State, has come aboard to help me through some of the tighter locks.
Now, how bad is it if we bang the side?
No, it's not. At this speed, it's not a major problem.
Right, now then, I should bung into reverse a bit, yeah? Thank you very much, thank you.
That's right, that's going to close now.
Now, we're the full length of this, aren't we, pretty well? Right, what have we hit? OK. That's good. Whoops.
As far as I'm concerned, I've been to Venice. I like Venice, but hey, I like this. Venice has got great architecture.
It's got a few things in its favour.
Of course it
yeah.
has, but
hasn't got fields, though.
no, it hasn't.
Hasn't got moorhens, has
No,
it?
it hasn't. No, kind of.